Nine away.
Yo, Billy, have you heard of the coronavirus?
Of course I have. Have you heard that Billy Geek 1 is only 9 subscribers away from 1,000 though?
I think you should look up the coronavirus.
Let's see why people are freaking out about this so much. My gosh. 586,000 cases? Let's see if anyone's talking about this on YouTube. Man, you can't go anywhere without seeing about this. So everybody's talking about it, but what does it actually look like? Wait, I have to check something though. Minecraft statue. It doesn't look like anyone's built a statue about this yet. Maybe I'll take that upon myself. This is gonna be tough. That look good? Look right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Billy Geek 1 here, back with another video. I know I kind of went AWOL the past month. I haven't really been on YouTube very much. However guys, I am back. We are only 9 subscribers away from that whole lifetime goal of 1,000 subscribers. This is actually going to be my last video until I make my 1,000 subscriber special and hopefully 9 subscribers, which I hope is going to be soon. But however, today we are focused on the task at hand, and that is building coronavirus in Minecraft. You must be living underneath a rock if you haven't heard of coronavirus. It is going around the world. As I already said in my horrible, awful acting intro, there's over 586,000 cases as of the time of this video. Obviously, self-quarantining right now. I'm inside of my room like I always am. And today, I am actually going to try and make you guys' day a little bit better by making it in Minecraft somehow. It's kind of a funny video, just trying to lift up some moods. However, make sure you're practicing self-distancing, social distancing. Do whatever precautions you have to do. Some people take it more severely than others. I know I don't really take it super seriously, but I know I should be. And without further ado, I'm going to show you guys 2 parts of this video, 2 parts. So obviously, as you can see, we have our coronavirus molecule right here. This is what we're going to be building first. And then after that, coronavirus isn't going to be infecting anyone if there's no one in the world. So I'm going to build a regular Steve statue, maybe with a mask, maybe not. He's protecting himself from getting the virus. You guys are going to see. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but stick around. It's going to be a good video. So obviously right here, this is nothing like I've built in my other videos. I've built Ja, Billie Eilish, Mr. Beast, Elon Musk. I've built tons of things. And obviously I would build this in the other world, except I don't want my other statues getting corona, right? Never mind. Okay, so this is going to be tough to make. So the first thing I see when I look at that picture is I see a sphere of some sorts. This kind of has a little bit of a gray kind of thing, at least this picture. So I'm going to make a sphere that is gray. Sphere stone 5. So I'm actually on my server right now, drexlercraft.com, getting it up and running just so I can make our sort of molecule. That looks pretty good. Actually, I will totally take that. So obviously there's some yellow stuff on here. There's some orange stuff. And then there's this red stuff protruding. I don't know. I'm not a chemistry guy, not a biology guy. I have no idea what it is. To me, it just looks like red wool. So that's what we're going to put down. It does look pretty gross though, I will admit that. It looks disgusting. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like decorating this with the red wool and the red terracotta. Obviously it's gonna look super weird at first, and that's totally alright, but you know. If you're watching this video and you live in other parts of the world outside of the country, such as like Italy, who's I heard is doing the worst. Please stay safe. Over here in America, it's not as serious as it is in other countries, but it's starting to get pretty serious. We're off school. Honestly, like, I don't even know how long we're gonna have off school, but we have been off for a while. We're doing cyber school now. It's kind of weird. I mean, it is weird. This is obviously nothing like anyone has ever experienced before. And we're all doing our best. All the politicians, all the teachers, all the government officials, they're all doing their part to try and like figure out this kind of pandemic. Me personally, if you asked me, it's not really worth just kind of like freaking out about. If you freak out about it, I mean, nothing's gonna happen except for you're just gonna work yourself up. Wash your hands all the time. I mean, like, I've been like washing my hands like an absolute lunatic. You should see the amount of hand sanitizer we have in our house, dog. Make sure to buy toilet paper just in case you need to wipe your butt. That stuff's running out. That is running out, man. Also, people are like elbowing. I don't know. Like, people like elbow now? I don't know, man. It's weird, but you know, we're all going through this together. The whole world as a whole, we just all need to come together. No, we don't need to come together. We need to work together. Social distancing. I feel like I need to put some more down here. I have no specific way I'm just putting this down. This is just like me decorating this awful looking molecule over here. Putting up the finishing touches. Just kind of like adding it all over the place. That looks pretty disgusting. I'd say that looks about right. Honestly, that's not really that bad. That is going to be our molecule right here. This right here is our corona kind of virus thing. Now for the second part of the video. So obviously the only thing I did in this is I just made a sphere of 5 blocks. A 5-block sphere. Using the World Edit plugin that I have on my server. And now what I'm going to do next is, I was thinking earlier today, like, how can I kind of like make this video more relevant? So obviously, if you have a coronavirus isn't going to do much unless there's people that it can actually spread to. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to build Steve in Minecraft, just a normal Steve. But Steve doesn't really want coronavirus, so I'm going to add a mask onto him. It's gonna look weird. I've been building Steve my entire life. Steve has been around through the thick and the thin with me. Let me tell you what. First statue I ever made was of Steve, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. So the first thing you gotta do to build a Steve statue is just pretty simple. You rip it across 4 blocks like this, and then you also go 8 on this side. Usually I like to build it up like, I'd say 3 blocks. 3 blocks looks pretty good. And then boom, ta-da! You have Steve's feet. Just that simple. So now what you ought to do is you got to build this up 12. Like, so 3 plus 9 is 12. So I'm going to build it up 9 blocks. I feel like this whole virus, it's really taking a toll on me a little bit. All these businesses being closed and stuff, like, you can't even go out in public. I was driving the other day. I was driving on this popular highway by my house, right? Highway is usually jam-packed. There's tons of people on this all the time. Not a single car. Single car. I'm driving at like noon. Not a single car is on this highway that is usually jam-packed. I don't know about you guys. That kind of makes me a little upset. I'm like, this kind of sucks. All the businesses are closed. Schools are closed. And you know what? Everybody complains about it. Everybody used to complain. Oh my God, I hate school. Oh my gosh, I hate this. But it just really goes to show like how lucky you actually are, you know? Sitting inside of my room building Minecraft Steve with coronavirus over here because I can't leave my house. I mean, like, dude, spend time with your family. Because you never know. You never know, man. Spend time with your family. Have a good time. Board games. However you do it. That's the only way to beat it. That's the only way. Anyway, off on my rant. So this right here is Minecraft Steve legs. Obviously, this isn't much of a Steve at all. If I do remember building Steve, he has 2 little things right here. I add these 2 little things because if you look at the Steve statue, he actually has like these little like knee things. I mean, it's weird. And then right here, obviously, his shirt kind of like hangs down a little bit. In the back, I think it hangs down a little bit too. I mean, something like this. All right. So this isn't just building a Corona statue, really. This is also building a Steve with Corona. So the next thing you have to do to build the Steve is I usually build cyan up 12 for a shirt. Steve used to be like really popular in Minecraft. They took him away because, you know, Alex, and Alex could be a boy or a girl, but Steve is like, hey, I'm not ripping on any girl named Steve. But usually Steve is a guy name. I would love to meet a girl named Steve. That would be so sick. I'm not ripping on that at all. Also, let me know what you guys are doing during this whole pandemic kind of thing. Are you guys staying inside? Are you guys going out? Because personally, I usually like to go outside a lot. Like, I can't really stay inside for very long. So I've kind of been like taking advantage of like all the nice days. It really sucks. Only people that live around me are gonna know what I'm talking about, but have any of you guys realized that every other year in March, it's been like downpouring, you know, like, and then this year in March where nobody's allowed to go outside, it's beautiful every single day. Like, are you kidding me? I still go outside. I mean, I'm a runner. I have to run all the time, but you know, social distancing. I can't run with any of the boys. I miss the boys, man. I really do like kind of miss school in a little bit. Because I'll tell you what, I'm on my 2nd week of not having school. And we had this optional school assignment. That's what we had in Pennsylvania. Optional school assignment. I will tell you what, barely even know what classes I'm taking anymore. Like, I did nothing in the past 2 weeks. On Monday, we start like actual cyber though. And that's like serious stuff. That's like, now you actually have to start trying. Which kind of sucks, but I will never complain about having to go to school again. All right. This is the front of Steve. So for Steve's shoulders, obviously this is a masculine man. This is a very tough Steve. He's fighting the coronavirus. So we got to give him some muscles and arms. So what you got to do is you got to build it out forward just like this. And now we got our Steve shoulders. How about it? Pretty serious stuff right here. Still not much of a Steve right here. Obviously he's missing the arms and the head. Two very important things. So what you got to do right here is I'm going to take the oak planks. I'm just going to use oak planks just to build Steve. Don't give me crap. If you have any other better stuff to use for his skin color, let me know. But I'm going to use oak planks because that's what I always use. So you take this and you build it down 8, right about to his waistband. Uh-oh. Steve is touching it. Hold on. No. Steve is touching the coronavirus. Honestly, that's kind of a good idea, right? Like if he has it, like obviously he came in contact with coronavirus at some point. Bad Steve. That gets all sick. So right here, this is just our normal Steve. Obviously no head. We're about to add the head, and then we're gonna try and add a mask too, which I might butcher, might look awful, but only one way to find out. So for the head, basically what I do is I just make an 8x8 cube. Okay, so we kind of have like a main little outline here. What I'm gonna do is I know that Steve's hair for a fact is brown, so I'm gonna add Steve's hair real quick. It's just replacing the entire back basically. I don't even know why I just built this. This is definitely gonna look interesting. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is going to look unlike anything you've probably ever seen. I know I've been watching like a lot more YouTube ever since this whole corona thing started. There's not really much else to do. Like my parents can't really be like, oh, like, you're so unproductive, like get off YouTube. Like what do you want? What else am I supposed to do? Like play like Uno? Like what? Making this Steve kind of like outline right here. About to look like some OG Steve kind of stuff. Down like this. Now we got to add the very unique blue eyes of Steve. The blue. We're not gonna add a mouth yet because obviously we're probably gonna have to try and add a mask. Okay, so I think we got the whole head of hair kind of added out. We're gonna see how this is gonna look. I don't know, honestly. Final touches. So here we have our little Steve statue. Obviously nothing really out of the ordinary. We have to add the mask. I'm looking for some like light blue right here. Here we go. And then some wool as well. I'm going for the doctor kind of look mask. Right about here. Yeah, right about to here, I'd say. I'm gonna add the mask. Steve don't want that corona. And now we are going to drag it back. Steve don't want it. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah. Here we go. Now we gotta do the final touches, because obviously one corona molecule isn't enough. We need to copy and paste this and paste it all over the place. So let's get rid of this because I copied a little bit of his arm. I cannot believe that actually kind of worked, right? That's not awful. That isn't that bad. Now we gotta add these things all over the place. Ooh, nah, that's too far. That's not gonna get him. Ah, there we go. Let's bring one right around here. Why is there a bat? Steve! Oh no! Steve's getting corona! And then put one right here. Put one right here. Wow, Steve. Steve really got his hands full on this one, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Steve with corona. Obviously, guys, coronavirus is nothing to joke about. I'm building this out of complete self-quarantine, just trying to put a smile on you guys' face. This is pretty good. That's actually better than I expected it to be. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're only 9 subscribers away from that 1,000 goal I've had for over 5 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. Self-quarantine, social distance, wash your hands, whatever, and subscribe to Billy Geek One. I will see you guys at 1,000. Love you guys. Talk to you later.